Hello everyone, my name is Javier Carlin. I'm a physical therapist here at Renewal Rehab in Largo, Florida, and I'm the clinic director here. We just opened this facility about 2 weeks ago now, and we have another 2 in South Tampa and also 1 in Wesley Chapel. So today I want to jump on here because lower back pain is something that many people struggle with. Actually, 80% of Americans have or will at some point suffer with low back pain. So I thought it was going to be important today to share this with you, okay? Because throughout, the last couple years, all the patients that I've seen that have struggled with lower back pain typically tell me the same things, and I hear this over and over and over again. So what I want to do today is that I actually want to go over the top 5 worst mistakes that many people make when it comes to lower back pain that actually make things worse. So let's get into it. Number 1 is waiting too long to ask for advice from an expert, okay? Waiting too long. Many times we think that things will just happen to go away, but the fact of the matter is that they don't. If you're suffering with low back pain for more than a week, for more than 2 weeks max, ask for help. Ask for help. You don't want to wait so long that you look like this guy over here, okay? Alright, so number 2, asking for advice from an unreliable source. So nowadays we have access to so much information, which is absolutely amazing, right? We have Google, Yahoo, if you still use Yahoo, we have YouTube, we have all these different platforms including Facebook and Instagram where people are giving us advice. And sometimes these people aren't necessarily, they're not certified, they don't have a degree, and they haven't really had a formal education in the advice that they're giving. So a few other sources of unreliable advice include family, friends, WebMD. If you go on WebMD right now and you search for the symptoms that you're suffering with, a lot of the times they'll be a lot worse than they actually are. Okay, it'll give you a diagnosis that is 100 times worse than what you're actually struggling with. So be careful when you go out searching for advice on how to end your back pain. On those sites, and also from friends and family who really haven't had much of an education in health and wellness and really just the physical body, because it's pretty complicated. All right, that guy right there has over 200 bones and a lot more muscles. So it's not easy. It's not that easy to figure out what is really going on. Okay, number three. Because we have so many different platforms where we can search for advice, there are a lot of people that give us, different exercises, different stretches that seemingly would help us with the pains and struggles that we're suffering with. However, the problem with that is that when we try to do it yourself treatments, we're not doing the right stretches and exercises for what we're suffering with. So with low back pain, for example, some people have pain when they bend over. Some people have pain when they're standing. And just with those 2 different movements, there's actually something very different going on in the body for why that is happening, why you're having those symptoms. If you're having radiating pain, shooting pain down either leg or both legs, it's a completely different scenario than if you're having pain while you're sitting or standing up. So the fact is that by grabbing different exercises and stretches from different sources, you're really doing yourself, you're not really doing yourself a favor here, because you might actually be making it worse. So the fact is that throughout rehab, there are certain phases that you need to go to before you can really move on to a different exercise, a progression to that exercise. So you really need someone that's going to give you the right progressions after you hit the right milestones in order to recover from your back pain and your injury safely, the right way. Okay? So number four, with that said, it's good that you're that you are motivated and that you want to search for answers. But the fact is that, sometimes playing it safe and resting for too long is also not a good thing. Not a good thing. So a lot of the times I will say, hey, listen, I'd rather you walk around, I'd rather you move, because so many of us are, driving, so we're sitting down for long periods of time. We're at work, at a desk, typing away at the computer. We're sitting on a couch watching movies or TV for a little bit longer than we should at times. So when it comes to movement, I'd rather you move. So when I say, many people still play it a little bit too safe and they rest for longer than they should, it's because they do. And resting, when you're told to rest, the rest is important, it is, but sometimes I think we do it too much. And resting for too long actually makes things worse, makes things worse, okay? So number 5 is searching for a quick fix. Quick fixes are too good to be true, whether they are pain medications or someone promising you instant pain relief through a certain technique or a certain cream. Those things are nice, but they're just addressing the symptoms being pain, symptoms being the effect of the actual cause. The cause is what the problem actually is, right? The root cause of something is what causes the symptoms. So if you're just masking those symptoms, you're not really taking care of the problem. You might feel better for a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, but ultimately, because we haven't addressed the actual problem itself, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. So I don't want to, this is not a video to make you feel bad about what you've been doing or not doing. This is to let you know that this is something that many people do. Many people make these mistakes because we just don't know any better. So it's okay, and that's why I wanted to do this video for you today. So a few things that I want to offer you, okay? If that's okay with you. Number 1 is, if you've been struggling for longer than a week, longer for 2 weeks, if you've been suffering with low back pain, I have a free report that I want to give you. It gets you on the right path to start learning, about a few different things that you can start doing today to begin your journey to better health and to begin to end that back pain. Okay, so that's number 1. If you want that, go ahead and comment below and I'll send you that link so you can go ahead and grab that free report. And number 2 is, if you need immediate help, if you need help like right away, like right now, please give us a call. Our office number is 727-440-2777. I'll go ahead, and if I don't answer the phone, just comment below and I'll give you my personal phone number so you can reach out to me directly. Because you shouldn't be suffering with low back pain. You just shouldn't. There's no reason to. Okay, and if you've tried things in the past and they haven't worked, I want to sit down with you. I want to figure out what you've done, what's worked, what hasn't worked, so we can come up with a plan to solve this once and for all. Okay? So please give me a call at 727-440-2777. If you want that free report, just go ahead and comment below. And if you just maybe want to ask me a few questions and maybe you don't want to make the drive to the clinic just yet, let me know. We can schedule a online appointment where we do a video conference call or even a telephone consultation, okay? So I have many options for you for whatever works best. If you have any questions about this video, please feel free to reach out. And I just want to thank you all for watching this. I hope you have an amazing day, and be sure to get rid of that back pain as quickly as possible, okay? There's no need for you to suffer with low back pain for longer than you currently are right now. All right, so have a wonderful day and we'll talk soon. Bye.